So there are three requirements to apply for the opportunity card. First is about qualification. So you need to either have a university degree or a vocational degree that is officially recognized in your home country.
Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, The Renewal. So today it's another amazing video and we are here to talk about Chancenkarte. First June was here, but guess what guys? We have an amazing personnel to talk about Chancenkarte, and he's going to give us so much information, so much valuable information, how you're going to apply, how you're actually going to come to Germany through the Chancenkarte. So if you're a first-time subscriber, stay tuned and you're in the right channel. And for that, let me introduce to you Lenart. Welcome to our channel. Thank you for coming to talk to us. Welcome to the Renewal Clan. Kindly introduce yourself, what you do, and where you're here today.
Yes, so thanks for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. So my name is Lenart. I'm one of the co-founders of Chancenkarte.com. We are an information website helping people to discover opportunities with Chancenkarte and guiding them through their way to the Chancenkarte application. And happy to talk to you today about Chancenkarte, or how it's called in English, opportunity card, and opportunities for people around the world to come to Germany with it.
Awesome. Thank you for amazing introduction, and thank you for being here. We've always been talking about Chancenkarte, but who is the face? Where can we get more information? Where is this website from? What can we ask? What is the process? So we are here to ask about all this opportunity and get to know how to come to Germany. So one of the first questions we actually want to know, can you kindly summarize for us what the opportunity card is? What is Chancenkarte?
So the opportunity card, or the Chancenkarte, is a new job seeker visa for Germany, and it replaces the old job seeker visa. And the idea is very comparable to other immigration systems in Canada or in other countries, that everyone who is qualified from a foreign country and who fulfills a certain level of qualifications can apply for immigration to Germany. There are multiple requirements, and the requirements are evaluated in what is called the point system. So it is required that you have an educational background and work experience in your home country, and you will receive points. It's required that you speak English or German, and you will receive points for that. And if you exceed a certain number of points in that point system, you will be able to apply for Chancenkarte immigration to Germany. Once in Germany, the Chancenkarte visa states that you have 1 year to find a job. So actually the visa is limited to 1 year. Come to Germany for 1 year and find a job. However, I think what is very interesting is that within the year of job seeking in Germany, you are allowed to actually work for 20 hours per week. So you can already start in a part-time position, get your first job, learn about the German labor market, learn about German employers, get to know employers, and get your foot into the German labor market while you are seeking for a job in Germany. And that is the idea of the Chancenkarte opportunity card visa.
Interesting. That's a great summary. So another question is, people want to know, what are the current working regulations in Germany, and how do you relate it to Chancenkarte?
Yes. So there is a broad scope of current visa regulations, for example, the blue card, and what they all have in common, that they have very specific requirements, like you need to have a job with a certain income level, etc. And what the Chancenkarte does is it's opening the labor market to a more broad audience, to an audience who has not yet found a job in Germany or who has not exceeded that threshold of income. So it's making it much more accessible to come to Germany and find a job, essentially.
So another main question that people actually want to know is, what are the requirements and that are needed for this opportunity card? Like the main requirements that if I don't have, I cannot get the opportunity card.
So there are three requirements to apply for the opportunity card. First is about qualification. So you need to either have a university degree or a vocational degree that is officially recognized in your home country. A vocational degree, that can be a diploma or a technical training, but it is important that it has a minimum duration of at least 2 years full-time. So if you spend 2 years full-time in an education program, that is sufficient if you have a certificate and it's officially recognized. Secondly, there are language requirements, minimum language requirements. You need to be able to speak German on an A1 level, or English on a B2 level. And
Or
this-
English.
Or English.
Either or is fine.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And it's referring to the European standard framework of language qualification. And then thirdly, there's a requirement about financial means. So there's three different ways to do this. You need to prove that you have sufficient financial means to fund your job seeking stay in Germany for at least a year. So you can either, if you have the money, you can put it on what is called a blocked account, and by that prove that you have sufficient funding, and you will be able to withdraw a monthly sum from that account to fund your cost of living. Or you could seek for a sponsor in Germany who issues a sponsorship declaration that could also prove as a means to provide financial funding for the stay. Or thirdly, if you found already a part-time position, a 20-hour position in Germany, a job, the income from the job will also suffice to prove the financial funding for the Chancenkarte stay.
Interesting. So meaning that if you have someone who's living here, they can write a letter and say they can take care of you. That's what you mean by sponsoring.
Yeah, so it's a declaration of commitment by that person that they will fund your stay. However, that person needs to have the money.
Of course.
So the official authorities, they will seek for evidence that this person is financially viable to provide that minimum amount that is required to live in Germany for a year, which is about 12,000 euros.
Okay, interesting. So another thing is, because people know of the US green card. So what is the difference between the US green card and this Chancenkarte opportunity card for Germany?
So I think the difference here is that it doesn't have a lottery component, so it's more open, it is more comparable to the Canadian system from my perspective, where you have a very structured framework of these are the points. If you meet a certain expectation or threshold, this and that number of points you'll get, and that will get you over the threshold to apply for the Chancenkarte or not.
Interesting. So another main thing, we as the audience and people from all over the world, they want to know the likelihood of actually getting employment in Germany. How are they likely to get a job for them to actually risk coming all the way and not finding a job? So how is the likelihood in Germany? Are there opportunities? Are there not opportunities?
Yeah, that's a good question. So one of the biggest challenges for the German economy is finding qualified talent. So German companies are desperate to find qualified talent to work for them. And that is across all income levels and across all industries. So there's a lot of entry-level opportunities in like restaurants, in bars, and manufacturing industry, but also for more qualified positions. So Germany is a growing economy. However, it needs more qualified talent to continue the growth. And what is one very important thing to consider is that this is not a point in time view. This is a consistent need Germany has because of its demographic challenge. So the German population is aging. We have a lot of people born in the 1960s. We call them the baby boomers. They are going into retirement, and this will leave a big gap in the labor market. And the German economy needs to fill that gap. And the only way to fill this is by attracting talent from other countries to come and work and contribute to growing the German economy and developing the German economy further. So I would say there is a huge opportunity in many different areas of the German labor market.
Nice. That's really, really promising for someone to actually come all the way and know that there are different and many opportunities. So another good question. I've already come here with the opportunity card. So can one start applying for a long-term visa when they're actually in the opportunity card?
So the idea of the opportunity card is that you use the time to find a permanent full-time position within a year, and with that you can then apply for a long-term visa.
Oh, that's interesting. So another thing is, how can one apply with a vocational training and they don't have an experience in Germany and they have vocational training? So can they apply?
Yeah, so that is actually a very interesting question. So yes, you need a certain number of work experience in your home country or in your country of residence. You don't need to have work experience in Germany, but you need to have you should have work experience, because that will give you points, the number of points you need to exceed the threshold for applying for Chancenkarte. So you need work experience. but not in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
What is very interesting now is that there is actually an official online portal now from a public authority where you can actually apply for getting your vocational degree recognized. So it's a pretty standardized process where someone from an official authority will look at your degree and then recognize that this fulfills the criteria for a vocational degree to come to Germany.
Nice. Like you've heard what Lenart has said, the link is below, on the description below, where you can actually see if your vocational training is certified by the German government. So that is something you should start doing as we continue with this video. So another main thing is, are there specific countries that people can apply for this Chancenkarte? Is it for specific countries or how does it work?
Yeah. So generally, it's not tailored for any specific country. It can be from any country of the world. However, realistically, speaking English is one of the important components of getting sufficient points to apply. So I would say it favors English-speaking countries where people have English as one of their native languages. But generally, it's open to all countries.
And by English, you mean should they have the ITLS certificates or they can just apply without the English certificate?
So our expectation is that the standardized international English certificates will be sufficient. However, this is up to the discretion of the local embassy. So the best thing you can do is look up at your local embassy, your local German embassy, what are their language requirements and check there, because it can vary from country to country.
Interesting. And speaking about these different countries, meaning that the English countries are favored and they can come. So if someone like me comes, what is the threshold for me to actually bring my family when I'm already here?
Yeah. So the idea, the Chancenkarte is not designed to directly bring your family with you for the stay. However, there's like, if you have a spouse and you're applying together, you will get an extra point in the point system. So there is an incentive for couples to come, but it's not the first year of job seeking is not designed to directly bring your family.
So it's actually encouraging people, if you're a skilled family, apply together at the same time.
Yes.
Don't apply and expect someone to bring you for family reunion.
It's absolutely encouraging to apply together. If you apply together and both of you fulfill the minimum requirements for getting the Chancenkarte, then you even receive an extra point in the point system.
So it's best encouraged to actually apply with your spouse, with your child. If your child is the age where they can already have the certificate, it's best to apply together.
It's for spouses mostly.
Oh, spouses, not
Spouses,
children.
yeah.
That's very clear to me. Because if you only get a point with your spouse, not with your child.
Yeah.
The child get their own separate points. Thank you for clarifying that. Because I've gotten so many questions. How can I bring my child? My child is this. Because some of them are single mothers or single fathers. So it means they can, just with your spouse, you get a point. Without your spouse, you only get your own points. That's interesting to know. So unfortunately, there are usually unforeseen things, circumstances. You've come here with an opportunity card, a whole year goes and you don't get this opportunity. So what happens? Do they extend it, or what happens when you don't get a job within the year and your visa has expired for the opportunity card?
So unfortunately, it's not possible to extend the opportunity card. What you can do is you can reapply for it. However, to reapply, it recalls what I would call a cool-off period. So you need to leave Germany for at least a year, and then you can reapply to try it again.
So you leave Germany to go to your own country?
Or to any other country, and then you apply again.
You apply again and then you come back?
Yeah.
But that is only if you have to leave to go to apply to your own country. You cannot apply it in Germany?
No, and you need to be abroad for a year. So you cannot directly reapply. There is what is called a cool-off period. So if you didn't find a job in 1 year, you can try it again, but only after a certain time.
Interesting.
However, I think it is very likely that you will find a job within a year if you're qualified and if you're looking for it.
So it's unlikely for you not to get a job within a year in Germany?
Yes.
So what you're saying, there's so many opportunity and this year is enough, and that's why they put the whole year to get a job?
This year, exactly.
Oh, interesting. Awesome. And another thing, so What financial means should the applicant have when they're going to apply in the embassy?
Yeah.
What proof should they show that they have financial means to come to Germany?
So given they prove financial means without a job, so either with a blocked account or with a declaration of commitment from a sponsor in Germany, they need to have at least 12,324 euros as of now. So this number will change over time with growing cost of living and inflation, but this is for this year, this is the amount that you have. And what you will do is, for example, if you use a blocked account, you will pay that money into that account, and then you can monthly withdraw the monthly rate from that account to fund your cost of living in Germany.
Meaning, if this money is to actually take care of you, it's not paying someone.
It's not. No. You don't have to pay. You don't have to. There is some fees for applying at the embassy, but this money is not to pay anyone. This money is only for you to fund your cost of living while you are in Germany. So it's not a fee. It's your money, and it will be your money. But the German state just wants it to be blocked. So they want to make sure that within the year of job search, you can fund your cost of living yourself.
Just like the way students usually have a blocked account when they come to study in Germany.
It is the very same concept of the blocked account.
Awesome. On that note, I am someone who is applying for the opportunity card. I get the opportunity card, I come to Germany. Can I apply in a college now that maybe in the means of like in 1 month I'm like, okay, it's better for me to apply to get an opportunity to study other than getting a job. Is that possible for me to apply with the opportunity card?
So the opportunity card visa or Chancenkarte is tailored for job seekers. So there is no link to using it for studying in Germany. The purpose of that visa is to get people to find a job and start working in Germany.
So if you need to study, you have to have a student visa.
Exactly.
You cannot use Chancenkarte to apply for an
opportunity card is not an entry for studying in Germany.
Interesting. So is there a structure to support people to learn German language when they come without the German language using the opportunity card?
So yeah, usually there is a good system of local institutions that help you learn in German. A lot of employers who employ people from foreign countries are also encouraging or helping them to learn German. And I think the best is to start learning German already before you come, to have a basic level of understanding, and then you just learn it by living in the country and interacting with the people. So I think especially at work, people are generally open and trying to speak English, but they are not English native speakers either, or they are not. So I think that is the best way, finding a job, interacting with people, and that will be most efficient next to language courses to learn the language.
And on that note, does it mean you have to actually just work in Germany with the opportunity card, or you can work in any other EU country?
So with the opportunity card, you can work in Germany. It's a legislation for Germany.
So it's Germany only. I cannot have the opportunity card and go work in Poland and in
France.
France.
No, it's for the German labor market.
Interesting. So the main thing of the opportunity card and application and everything, we actually would like to know the procedure of actually applying for the Chancenkarte. Could you show us step by step? And the fact that this website has so much information, how can it be useful for people who want to get all this information from everywhere? So could you kindly show us the procedure of applying for the Chancenkarte?
So let me make one very important remark at the beginning. Applications are only possible at the official German embassies in your country of residence. So if you want to apply for Chancenkarte, please visit the website of the local embassy, and they will have very specific country-specific requirements, and they will guide you to the application process. There is an official platform by the Foreign Federal Office of Germany. It's called Consular Service Portal, where you have an online journey to apply. You need to log in there, and they will ask you all the questions and ask for all the documents that are provided, and you can apply online. What our website has is a call of an application assistant. So the application assistant is supposed to give you information if you're qualified for a Chancenkarte, and it will give you information on what is needed to apply, and it will link you to the respective website of the embassy for applying, but you cannot apply with our website. But we can go through, and I can show you a bit of
So what you're trying to say, the Chancenkarte website that usually most of the people refer, it's an informational website to lead you to the right direction.
Exactly.
Like bringing all this together to lead people in the right direction.
Exactly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you check the Chancenkarte assistance flow, it will essentially ask you for the country of residence. Let's let's do Kenya. And then it will ask you if the country of residence is the same country of nationality, and if it's the same as the country of residence, because you can also apply from a country of residence if you're not a native of that country.
Okay.
Then it will ask you for your qualification. So let's assume you have a professional degree here, and then it will ask you if the professional degree is recognized in Germany. So this is very rarely the case, to be honest. So I would say in this case it's not officially recognized. And then it will talk to you about do you speak German, right? So let's assume you speak a little German, and it will ask you do you speak English. So I would say it's like you need to say for all of these answers in the background the system tracks how many points you'll get, and you'll receive a point score at the end. So let's say you speak B2 German, and then it'll ask you for your age. If you're below the age of 34, for example, you will get a certain number of points. It will then ask you for work experience, and again, if you have certain years of work experience in your field of education, you'll also receive points in the point scoring system. Then it will ask you for what is called in German a bottleneck profession. So these are professions where actually the demand in the German labor market is extremely high. So the demand for these professions is so high that the German authorities say you get extra points if you're from one of those professions. So this is like natural science, healthcare, education, information technology. Then it will ask you if you were staying in Germany for a non-tourist purpose for more than 6 months in the past 5 years. If that is the case, you would also get an extra point. It will ask you if your spouse or partner will actually also come to Germany and qualify, as discussed previously, right? This will also get you another point. And then it will ask you for financial means. Say you have the financial means. We'll ask you if you already have a job offer. That will not give you points, but it's an interesting data point. We like in future to refer you to open positions. It's not yet on the website, but that is what we want to use it for. And then it will ask you for your first name. Maybe you can fill it out with your website. Enter your name and your email address, and we can see the results for what we entered. First name will be fine for this. It's a German keyboard in Germany is different. Yeah,
Interesting.
the Z and the Y is different from the English speaking. Yeah, so this is the first learning for the viewers. A keyboard in Germany is different from an international keyboard.
Interesting.
Yeah. We have a very slow internet.
There's an email you received already.
There is. So you can see in this case you received 9 points. So congratulations, you qualify for Chancenkarte. And what you then see down below is different recommendations. For example, the first thing we would recommend to do is go to the central ZAB database to start getting your vocational DB recognized. And then we have different offers for, in this case we said you have sufficient means to get the proof of financial means or to learn German. So all this information can be found here on the website. We also have sometimes you are asked to prove your work experience. That's a very German concept in Germany. If you work in Germany and you finish your assignment with that company, they will give you what is called a certification or a letter of reference. And we also provide a template. If the embassy asks you for a letter of reference from any former employer in your home country, you can use that template. For example, we just link to an existing template. And then finally, what you will need to do to start your application is to move over to the website of your local embassy, in this case in Nairobi, to start the application on their end.
So the Chancenkarte website leads you to each and every website that is needed, meaning that each and every legit website where you can apply, and it leads you to the embassy of each and every country that you're in.
Yes, so the final step will also applying at the local embassy. And before, there's different other authorities that you need to access. For example, if you have a vocational degree, you need to get it certified by the Central ZAB database. If you have a university degree, you need to go to the Anabin database. So we will also, if you would have answered, I have a university degree, we would have linked you to that website. So everything you need to start the application in the official application form on the website of the embassy will provide you here with.
So it means you have to fully answer the question truthfully for you to get the legit links on where to need to go in the next stage. Because if you don't answer it fully, you not get the right places on where to go.
So what we recommend here is tailored to your situation.
Yes.
If you don't answer it truthfully, we will not be able to give you information that is best for your individual situation, right?
Interesting. Wow, that was very nice information to know, because all these websites, they actually have so many informations, and for you to get them in all on one platform, it's a plus for each and everyone who is applying for Chancenkarte. And it also saves you time, not going to different websites you don't know what to do. But if there is this one website, it's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, it has been an amazing conversation, and like we said, we always promise you that we will always give you information on how to actually come to Germany, how to actually get these opportunities. And this is the first-hand YouTube channel where you can get all this information. So today we had Lenart, the CEO of Chancenkarte, where you can apply and get all these opportunities, all this information from the website. You can now go to apply to the legit website. Like I told you, I'll give you the legit link where you can apply, where you can actually get enough information to know that it's actually real and you can actually come to Germany through this opportunity card. So thank you so much, Lenart, for speaking with us. It's been an honor.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming to the Rajore clan, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you.